Hello everyone, welcome back to the video. So in this particular video we are gonna discussing about let me open first like tab, then I'll show you the topic, the next topic. Okay. Also, one thing that I want to say to everyone, you can refer this channel if you're speaking is not good and you are improve your communication as well. So you can refer this channel here, TEDx Talk, and here you will get a lot of types of videos over there as per your interest. Okay, so let's continue our video. So in my previous video I have shared you some sorts of definition based of function. So what I'm going to discuss in this video, so let me tell you so in this video we are going to discuss about parameter passing, default argument, not recursion, only two topics. We are gonna discuss two topics. Two topics are more enough because uh, otherwise video will be a little bit lengthy. And so basically parameter passing techniques in C++, what does it refers to? Okay, parameter passing means the technique that you basically use whenever you pass any parameter. And I've already discussed about the difference, major difference between a parameter and argument. Okay, so if you don't know, you can refer the previous video, watch this video, and then come this video. Okay. So we have I have already discussed about what exactly actual parameters does. So I didn't explain in depth. So in this video, let's discuss about formal parameter. So basically, whenever we declare some declare some functions. Okay. Uh, it holds basically it holds basically what? It holds basically formal parameter. Formals means only parameters. Variables used in parameter list of a function as placeholder call the formal. I mean, let me show you also with an example. So, what is this? What is int a? I know it is a parameter, but it is formal parameter. It is not actual. And whenever you try to call this function by putting some sorts of values and all. So this is also called a argument as well. But here we are now discussing about this is called the compute value or actual parameter. The expression or value passes in during a function call. Whenever you are trying to call and when how you call any function. So basically in the main function like int main, and inside main you basically call any any function. So the expression or a values passed in during a function call, this is called the argument. I have already told you that arguments are actual parameters, while only parameters are formal parameters. So this is the major thing. This is the this is the actual thing that I want really you actually want to share to everybody. And let me tell you also what is exactly formal parameter and actual parameter. Whenever you try to call your own function within the main, this will call the argument, and also arguments are called the actual parameter. Actual parameters are the original parameter. Okay, formal means it will hold a copy of your actual parameter actually. Okay, here I think no, this is not that big topic. Pass by value, pass by reference. In this video we are discussing about pass by value, pass by reference. Basically how we can call our variable, no, our function. Okay, so in the pass by reference means instead of passing the value of an argument, pass by reference means address. And if I am talking right now address, so I think you might be knowing about the you might be familiar with the pointer ones. In the pointer, what we do is pointer is also variables, but basically to store the address of another variables, the same data type like int. And if your variable is int x and the pointer variable is ptr, okay. So both the data type would be similar. It doesn't happen that first is your float and second is int. No, it's not possible anymore. So that's why their data type would be similar. So we'll be discussing later on videos what is exactly a pointer is, how you can implement in your code as well, and what the pros and cons as well. And also I'll show you why writing codes and all on compiler. So don't worry right now, as if I'm telling you the, you know, I'm just telling you right now what I'm telling you. You might be doing about formal and actual parameter, only parameter and argument. The fourth topic is crystal clear, I think so. Okay. And then we'll be discussing pass by value, pass by reference. Pass by value means you're passing the value, the actual value. No, first we are talking about pass by reference. Reference means its address. In pass by reference method, instead of passing the value of the argument, not we are talking about the parameters. Whatever happens, happens for a reason. Okay. We pass the reference of an argument of the function. This allows the function to change the value of an original argument. This is useful when you have to pass large size data. Basically, pass by value is for use for short amount of data whenever you have, I'm not talking about the sorted data. We're not going to discuss right now sorting and searching. We'll be discussing in later on videos. Okay, so what happened is pass by reference. In the pass by reference, we basically pass our values based on its address, okay, rather than using these values and other stuff as well. So here I'm just trying to explain you the stuff that is written over here. Pass by reference and pass by pointers are kind of similar. Okay, here you give ampersand symbol, here you give asterisk symbol, but also you can implement the both in a single code that is called the pass by reference. So it is not like that pass by pointer is also something that exists. No, that doesn't exist anymore. We can write the same code in the pass by reference as well, because pass by pointer what pointer does, it has stored your value. No, it has stored that address of your particular given variable and all. So in the pointer variable, first I explain this both, then we'll be moving forward for the pass by value. Pass by value is very easy. Once you understood this both one, you're gonna understood the pass by value as well. Okay, so let me explain this both first. Okay, so pass by pointer means we are gonna use pointer variable. Pointer variable means this is a variable. So let me also explain you the major difference between this. Like the pass by pointer is similar to the pass by reference method, right? I've already explained you. The only difference is that we pass the raw address to the argument as a parameter of the function instead of reference. Here we pass the raw address, not we are passing the reference. Also in the reference we can do the same stuff. So it is not like that we can categorize it into two parts, because they are kind of related to each other. Okay, so we have header this way, and then we have created a function that is return type is void, and then function name is change, and int is what? Tell me what? Let me check your knowledge. Which kind of the parameter is that? Okay, let me give you option as well. Actual parameter or no actual? What was the second one? Formal. So sorry for that. Yeah, actual and formal. So it is a formal. So if you are saying it is a formal, then yeah, you are correct. Para. So this is a formal para. This is para also. It's not an argument. Whenever we are trying to call it, as you can hear, this is actual para or argument. Okay, actual para and argument are similar, same. I mean, it also formal parameter or what does it called is only para, because at first we have only this para. We don't have any such arguments and other steps as well. So that's why this is a formal para and only para. This is actual para and arguments. You got my point, right? Did you understand? Yeah, I think you did. Definitely you did, right? Also, you can modify your argument as well, like that. It's nothing, it's just creating pointer variable. So is nothing, it's just a pointer variable, and we have x equal 5. X equal 5. It's telling you okay, address of x. Address of x. Do you know what is the address of x? Okay, this actual value is the thing. It's just a parameter of this A. So this means value at address of x, that will give you actually the original value of A, because A was formal, this is a actual. Actual means copied value of formal. Okay, copied value of formal value called the actual value. So whenever we write down this means value at address of x, that is nothing, that is 22. Got it? So this is how pointer exactly works, and let me explain you how does pass by reference works. Okay, so in pass by reference method, instead of passing the value of argument, we pass the reference of argument to the function that allows the function to change the value of the original argument. This is useful when you have to pass a large size of data. I have already explained you that pass by reference is used for a large amount of data, right? I mean, here not we are going to discuss about the values. Values are, we are going to discuss about the address. So suppose, I'm just giving you the real world example. You have purchased a house. Recently you have purchased a house, and in suppose in your house there are 4 people are living, like in your family member along with you, there are 4 members actually. Okay, anybody comes to meet you anybody comes to meet you, first he's gonna search your address. Okay, first he's gonna search your address, because a lot of houses are over there, so he got confused, because this is a large amount of data actually this person is having right now. Okay, so he'll basically find out address first. Once he is satisfied with the address, then he'll come in your house and then he'll find, okay, I'm searching for this XYZ person. Then he is putting the value, the actual values, like the person name. Okay, not the address, the actual name, the person name. So now he have to only choose among the 4 people, because now what happened is he have the less data in compared to the address and reference as well, right? So how it actually also works as similar as I have given the example there already. So this is how why pass by reference used for large size of data, while pass by value is used for less amount of data, some sort of data. I mean, whenever we need to work over like any limited size of data or small size of data, we prioritize pass by value rather than rather using pass by reference, because pass by reference used for large size of data. I have also explained you, and also I have given some sorts of examples as well. So I think that makes sense also. Let's discuss the syntax and then we'll moving forward pass by value as well. Okay, so what it does actually, wait, I'll explain you the working scenario of that doubt. Okay, so basically what we have this header file. Okay, argument, pass by value, pass by this, we have this. Now we use this as ampersand rather using pointer, because it's storing address of truth. This is called the formal parameter. This is called the actual parameter. Whenever you try to print the x will give you what? Address of A. Here what the address of A is? 22. Makes sense, right? Yeah. So let's discuss about this. So basically what is exactly this method means? Pass by value, pass by reference, pass by pointer. What does it mean? So basically this is the method in which we can pass parameters. Basically this is the technique how we can pass parameters in our function. Like we have some functions, right? So basically we have this function Okay, this is what we are discussing. You have to know the major topic. Why we are using this pass by value, pass by address, pass by reference. This is nothing. This is nothing anymore. This is the parameter. Which kind of parameter you can give whenever you know create some sorts of function and all, right? Yeah. So this is what exactly the pass by value, pass by reference, pass by address does. Okay. It basically create. No, it does not create. It basically gives some sorts of parameters. Which kind of the parameter is your function is you know accepting. Not it will accept other anything. It has some sort of limit. It can store only three types of data. Passed by value, I mean you can pass some random values like int a, int b, int c, float a, float b, float c, like that. Okay. Also, you can keep a parameter as pointer like int and int asterisk a. Also, pass by reference int ampersand a. So there are three major important stuff. There are three major important methods. While using, you can give the parameters of your own functions. Whenever you create any function, you got confused. Actually, who's kind of the parameters we can, who's kind of the method we have to use basically. If I want to give the any sort of parameter to this particular function, so you have only three methods. Pass the value. You can either pass any value into it, like int a, int b, int c. Okay. Otherwise, you can pass some sorts of addresses like int ampersand a, or other. Last but not least is pointer variable. You can also pass some pointer variable inside your own function. So this is what exactly this method, parameter passing technique. These three techniques are called parameter passing techniques. Parameter passing techniques is not about arguments, is not about actual parameter, it's all about formal parameters and only parameters. Parameter passing technique only applicable for formal parameters and only parameters. I have already shown you some sort of code as well. Okay, pass by reference means you gonna pass some sorts of no, my cursor is here. Okay, you gonna pass some sorts of address. Ampersand is used here. In this, what happened? You gonna pass some sorts of pointer variable. Pointer variables are created using asterisk symbol. Okay, so this is what, and in the first one I have already told you. Okay, parameter passing techniques means you're gonna go pass some sorts of parameters in your formal parameter, only parameter. You cannot pass any you cannot pass any parameter inside your formal parameter. That is always an argument actually, because it's the actual, not a formal. It's a copied parameter. Copied means it's just nothing. It's just a for the sake of the knowledge, I'll tell you. Int you have, this is called a formal. Original value, you can say. Okay, this is the original value, and this is what? No, here. This is actual value. Actual means copied value of a. Okay. Whenever you do some sorts of changes now, it only applicable for this, not the formal ones. Formal doesn't change anymore. I'm formal. Everybody is formal. Nobody is actual here. Everybody have their own identity, other stuffs as well. Okay. So that's all in this particular video. I have discussed about the parameter passing techniques in C++, in which I have explained you pass by value, pass by reference, and pass by pointer. So in the next video, I'll explaining you this topic, default argument in C++. Okay, so that's all in this video. Do like and subscribe this channel, and consider to share with your friends and other family members as well. So that's all in this particular video. Make sure to watch till the end. Bye bye. See you in the next. And in the next video, we will be discussing about the default parameters. That is really important, as I think, as if right now. But yeah, that's all in this video. See you in the next.